At age 10, Billie Joe Armstrong recorded his first song, Look for Love. The youngest of 6 kids, he got his first guitar at age 8, a Fernandez Stratocaster nicknamed Blue. He still plays that same guitar today, using it to write Green Day's biggest hits. Some loves start early. In 1987, 2 high school friends formed a band called Sweet Children. Billie Joe Armstrong and Mike Dirnt were just 15 years old when they started playing local shows. They later changed their name to Green Day, inspired by their love of marijuana. From high school band to Rock Hall of Fame. American Idiot. Almost didn't happen. In 2003, Green Day had finished recording their new album, Cigarettes and Valentines, when disaster struck. The master tapes were stolen from the studio. Instead of re-recording, they started fresh. That decision led to American Idiot, their most successful album ever. In 1994, Billie Joe Armstrong wrote, When I Come Around, in just 5 minutes. He'd just gotten engaged to Adrienne, and the song captured his feelings about their relationship. It became one of Green Day's biggest hits, and Billie Joe and Adrienne are still married today. Sometimes the best songs come from the heart. September 21, 2012, Billie Joe Armstrong had an infamous meltdown at iHeartRadio. Smashing his guitar and cursing on stage, he was protesting their set being cut short. What fans didn't know, he was battling addiction and headed to rehab the next day. He later said it was a wake-up call that saved his life. During Green Day's early days, they lived in a punk house called Bahama. Billie Joe Armstrong slept in a closet, charging just $30 a month for rent. They practiced in the basement and lived on cheap noodles, writing songs that would change rock history. From closet bedroom to stadium stages. In 1995, during a mud fight at Woodstock, 94, Billie Joe Armstrong lost his prized guitar. Security found it in the mud next day, but it was destroyed beyond repair. The incident inspired him to create Blue 2 feet, an exact replica of his original childhood guitar. Now he plays both guitars on tour. Green Day almost didn't record Good Riddance, Time of Your Life. Billie Joe wrote it in 1990 but kept it secret because it wasn't punk enough. Years later, he finally showed the band. They transformed the angry breakup song into a graduation anthem. Sometimes your biggest hit is the one you almost didn't share. In 2001, Billie Joe Armstrong opened Adeline Records with his wife. Named after their daughter, the label helped launch careers of bands like AFI and One Man Army. He wanted to give other punk bands the chance Green Day once needed. Success made him want to help others succeed. During COVID lockdown in 2020, Billie Joe Armstrong got creative. He recorded No Fun Mondays, covering a different song each week from his home studio. From the Bangles to John Lennon, he kept music alive during isolation. The project became a surprise hit album.